he's never changed. Like, he's always been the same. He didn't do a 180 and dupe everybody when he got to the White House. It's the people that have put him there and then put him there again that really deserve a great deal of responsibility.
Actor Jason Bateman, and I was a little 50-50 on whether we were going to start with this clip because I kind of like Jason Bateman. Everyone kind of likes Jason Bateman. Nobody doesn't like Jason Bateman, right? Pretty good actor. He's been in a lot of great stuff over the last couple of years. What the hell was the show that I liked on Netflix? Secession. No, Ozark. Thank you. He was in Ozark. Like, the guy's, there's something about the guy. He seems like a good guy. He's like everyman kind of. He went on Nicolle Wallace from MSNBC, who I'm pretty sure is snorting Ozempic. Apparently she's got a podcast too, because there's more podcasts than people. And he went on her podcast to bash Trump supporters. And I thought the only reason we're going to do this clip, because I know it doesn't really matter what celebrities say, but I thought there's something about it being right before July 4th, that there's still this set of people, despite all of the cultural changes that have happened in this country, that still don't get it and still think that they have to teach more than half of the country how to be, and that we're still the bad guys and everything else. And I just thought it was sort of disappointing, but an interesting, I guess, look at how they kind of still view us.
At what point, if ever, do you think the story would change from reporting on the outrageousness of Trump and his actions, his decisions, his words, and instead move to the people that have voted for him twice? And I know that goes back to the whole story of deplorables, and like as soon as that happened, everyone just backed off and don't ever talk bad about, America and the 80 million. So, but he's never changed. Like, he's always been the same. He didn't do a 180 and dupe everybody when he got to the White House. It's the people that have put him there and then put him there again that really deserve a great deal of responsibility and a talking to. I'm sorry. And I say that with love. They are our neighbors, as I said before. And I know that they are, deservedly aggrieved and whatnot, but there's another way to do it. There's somebody else in the Republican Party that can look after your issues. If it makes you sick to vote for a Democrat, great, vote for a Republican. Tons of my friends are Republican. Like, I have no issues with Republicans. It's this extra step that I think is so unnecessary to follow blindly.
So you can see why I wanted to show it to you, because there's still this confusion with a certain set of people. Like, I have no problem if you vote for Republicans, but just not that guy. Just not the guy that can actually win. Just not the guy that can actually change things. Just not the guy who's going against the entire system and proving that it's not infallible. Can't you just, if you voted for Mitt Romney, that would be better, or John McCain, that would be better, or just some mealy-mouthed nothing Republican that will end up as a co-host on MSNBC, that would be fine. What if your coffee didn't just wake you up, but actually made you feel sharp, focused, and ready for the day? This is what sets 1775's Peaberry coffee apart. These rare beans, grown high in the Bolivian mountains, are hand-picked at peak ripeness. They deliver smooth, concentrated flavor with no acidity, no jitters, and no crash. Try it now. Go to 1775coffee.com/Rubin and use code Rubin for 15% off. It's coffee that earns its place in your morning. So he has Republican friends, but I guess the question would be, well, do you have any Trump supporter friends? And do they ever explain to you why they voted for Trump? And you're right, Donald Trump has never changed. You might want to give him credit for that. Donald Trump is not like the normal politician who says one thing and does another. Donald Trump has a 40-year track record of saying basically the exact same things on all of the big issues and now actually going through with them. I would also say, man, like, again, I don't hate you. Ozark, it was good. I just think this is so misguided that you could still be in Hollywood where you're supposed to be producing entertainment for everybody. Ozark was a great freaking show. But why? So why would you be on this political talk show to alienate half your fan base? Like, it's one of those things where these guys, they start becoming more and more political, and then it's all you can see. It's like the Hulk. What's his name? That horrible actor, the Hulk. Mark Ruffalo. it's like every time I see him now, it's like I don't see him as the Hulk or any of the other characters that he is. I just see him as that awful socialist buffoon. Like these people become so overexposed, it starts ruining the art. You know, there's that age-old question, can you separate the art from the artist? And I think it's becoming harder and harder to. And I would also say, Bateman, don't worry about it, man. We checked, you're worth a cool 50 million. Like you're probably saving a little money on top of the, yeah, maybe you're gonna have to pay a little bit more because the illegals you have doing your landscaping might have to be legal, but I think you're going to be basically doing okay with some of that tax money you're saving. Here's one more from the podcast.
Do you think Trump would have gotten the same number of votes if the people who voted for him had access to or the curiosity to seek out and find the truth? Because they're not getting the truth over on Fox. This $780 some million lawsuit is proof of it, you know? So, and that was just one issue. So what do you do about that?
Nicolle Wallace has a podcast called The Best People. Irony is dead.